Today we are going to be showing you how to build a Stepfold Podium 1. So to begin with, what you want to do is open it up, press the button in and make sure that the folding mechanism stays in place. Then square up the front, just to make sure everything's going to fit properly. Then once you've done that, put the brakes on the casters to keep it still in place. Right, next what we want to do is get one of our rib braces over here and put it above the bottom bracket, which will be used as our first step. Make sure it locks in place. Now what we want to do is get our first platform, which will be used as our second step, and place that on the first rung towards the front. And that should just sit there. Then we want to get our second platform, which will be used as our third step, and that will go on the second rung towards the back. Just like that. Next what we want to do is take our larger platform, and that is going to go on 1 metre for now, on the third rung. Just slide it through. And make sure it sits on the rungs, just like we've done with the steps. Next thing we want to do is take our other rib brace. We're going to place that just above the larger platform, facing outwards, as we're going to be going up to 1.2 metres later on. So click it in, just hold it in place. Next, we want to take our stabilisers to make a more sturdy platform. So what we're going to do is place it just below the second rung. Make sure it's touching the floor, wrap it round, and screw the nut in. Then repeat that on the other side with the other one. Again, just underneath the second rung. Put it around, screw the nut in. Now what we want to do is we're actually going to climb it. First we want to take the gate out like that, have it ready for when we get to the top. Then you want to use the first rib brace as a step, like that. Then up the other two platforms and onto the larger platform, closing the gate behind you, stop you from falling. Then you're going to take your first rib brace and place it at the front. Make sure it clips in. And then same at the back. Again, make sure it clips in. Then you're ready to use it at 1 metre platform height safely. Now we're going to move the platform from the 1 metre to 1.2. But first to do that, we need to undo the braces which we just put on. Just clipping them onto the rung. Same like that. Again, just clipping that on. Then you want to take the clips out, which currently holding them at the height which they're currently at. Once they're out, you can lift up the guardrail until you see another hole in which the clips which you've just taken out we'll go through that hole, make sure it goes all the way through. One at the front and one at the back as well. Again, make sure it goes all the way through. Like that. Now what we're going to want to do is undo the gate and come down the podium backwards, making sure to maintain grip at all times. Stop yourself from falling. Close that behind us. Then we're going to need to move the braces, which we've taken off. As we're going to be moving the platform up and I'll be in the way otherwise. We're then going to take the platform off of the 1 metre height, just by lifting it up. It should just come off. Dragging it through the crack. Then putting it on the higher row, which is 1.2 metres high. Again, just let it sit on the row. Make sure it hasn't gone on. Then move our braces higher up again, as we'll leave them and go back up there. Now we can undo the gate again to climb back up. Again, maintaining contact. The rung which we put in earlier above the lower board is now our fourth step to get up to the platform. Again, close gate behind us. Then taking our braces, which we took off from before, putting them on in the same place as again, one at the front. Just sitting on, clipping in. And then finally, our last brace to be placed on at the back. Clip it on. And now we're ready to use it at 1.2 metres platform height. Now, when you've finished using the Stepfold Podium, you're going to need to dismantle it. Pretty much the same as putting it up, but doing everything in reverse. So, we're going to begin by taking off the braces, which we put in to keep in the guardrails and keep it safe at a higher height. We'll simply unclip and we'll leave it to one side. Again, with this one, you can just literally unclip one side, swivel it round. Then undo the gate, like that. Again, we want to step down backwards, using the rib brace as a step. With the two smaller platforms and the last rib brace. Again, maintain the contact, close gate behind us. Once we've come down, we want to take the platform off. To make it easier for ourselves, we can just open the gate a little bit. Then lift it up off the rows, bring it through, and put it back on the lower platform height of 1 metre. Again, slide it through, sit it on the rungs. Then we're going to want to go back up there. We've already got the gate open a bit for us, using just the 3 lower steps now. And climb onto the platform, close gate behind us as always. Now we can take off the other brace, just leaving it there to one side for a second. Then taking the clips out, both sides. Set the plate down, make sure it's level in holes so that you can put the clips back in so they're not in the way. Again, making sure the clips go all the way through. Hold it in place. Once I pick that on the other side. Now we're done for being up here, so we want to open the gate again. One last time, stepping down backwards, maintain the grip. Close gate behind us. Then, just to tidy things up, we'll put the braces back on the inside, clip them on. Same with the one we left on the other side. Now, as we're not going to be going up there again, we can take the stabilisers off. We'll start with the other side. So, simply, just unscrew the nut until it's loose enough. Slide back out. Come off. To keep everything tidy, we just want to put it back on the 1.2 metre run, making sure it's facing inwards, and we want to screw it on like we were using it as the stabiliser properly. We then want to repeat this with the other stabiliser. Again, simply unscrew the nut. Put it on the 1.2 metre run, keep it tidy. Now, we're going to take the higher grip trace off. So I simply unzipping it from both sides. Like that. And place it alongside our other braces. We can then undo the gate. Return them to its natural position. Like that. Right, so what we want to do now is take off the steps so that we've got a place to put our higher platform. So we're going to begin just by taking off our higher platform, which was used as our third step, putting it on the side here. Then our lower platform, which was used as the second step, place that just alongside it on the same row. Then, as you can see, we've loaded the stabilisers to be able to get the platform off. And we just simply lift it up, put it through. Then this will sit opposite the smaller platforms, like that. Now, all we've got left to do is take off our lower rib brace. Simply unclipping it on both sides, and then place it alongside our other braces. Then we're almost done. We literally just need to take the brakes off on the casters. Then press the button in on the folding part. Push it inwards. And we've got it back to the start. And that is how you build the Stepfold Podium 1.